Nearly 3 months after the devastating July 4th floods, neighbors on 1 street in Burnet are still fighting to get their homes rebuilt. Some were told they have to pay for pricey floodplain studies. Others wondering why the city isn't helping them with repairs. 7 on Your Side reporter Angela Shen with more.
We spoke to 3 neighbors whose homes are in different stages of repair. They face a lengthy and complicated rebuilding process. July 5th was catastrophic. Carla Poling, Jennifer Nicholson, and Jay McCam, neighbors on Oak Street in Burnet, describe water rising and filling their houses.
I'm yelling, I'm looking up at the sky, and I'm praying, and I'm crying, and I'm saying, Lord, please slow down the rain. Please, debris, limbs, bugs, everything, just falling all over us.
Me and my dogs climbed up in the ceiling, kicked out the siding of my house in case I needed to go out on the roof or get a water evacuation. Called 911, Burnet Fire came and pulled me out.
The water hit us so hard, it broke our house loose with us in it, and it spun us around and floated us down the end of the street, crashed into the neighbors' 2 houses and wound up in the tree and wedged in there, and that's what saved us from going down in there, besides our prayers.
Jay McCam's house completely washed away. His family lost everything besides their clothes, and they have to start over from scratch. The neighbors are grateful to be alive, but the process of rebuilding has been daunting.
It's been very difficult, just all the bureaucracy.
Before anyone can rebuild, they have to get a permit from the city of Burnet. In McCam's case, he has to get a floodplain study done, which costs $40,000.
That doesn't count the special foundation I would have to put a house back over there. So all of these things are making it not cost effective for me to put my house back.
The city of Burnet says they understand how frustrating this process is, but they can't waive the requirement. Those rules come from FEMA. It applies to structures that have damage costing more than 50% of the value of the home.
They're all more than 50%. So it's got us all in a jam, so we're all having to appeal the process, which is very time-consuming, very costly, trying to get it all put together.
The city says the rules are to protect life and property, and if they ignored those rules, they would risk losing federal disaster assistance in the future. The city is considering a voluntary property purchase program to help victims sell their property and build elsewhere. McCam says the city offered to buy his property at what it was assessed at, but
it's not even enough to help me.
Neighbors on Oak Street in Burnet just want to have a place to come home to again. For others trying to do repairs, the city says they hired a consultant to do damage assessments to speed up permitting. The ones that have not been approved are mostly ones that need the flood study done or some type of engineering work. Nicholson finally got her permits after some waiting, so work is being done on her house. Poling's house has been greenlit. The city says volunteers from the Arc of Highland Lakes have been helping with repairs, but Poling says the work is far from done.
They said they were going to work on my house. They came in and put sheetrock in one day, and then they said they were going to come back the next week. I just don't know what the holdup is.
Arc of Highland Lakes told us they have a long line of properties to get to, and they're working to get volunteers dispatched. Meanwhile, all the neighbors have to stay elsewhere for now. While they have received money from FEMA, they feel like they're not getting the help they need from the city.
Pretty disheartening that your hometown, you feel like you're not wanted and been neglected.
Here we are all just waiting. I just want to go home. I miss home. I miss normal. Whatever my normal is, I miss it.
The Burnet city manager tells me they're setting up meetings with FEMA, the Water Development Board, and engineers to make sure the code is being applied correctly. They're also going to be sending out letters to 12 property owners with the most substantial damage, encouraging them to protest the assessments the consultant did, so hopefully they can return to normal a bit sooner. For 7 on Your Side, Angela Shen, Fox 7 Austin News.